want the regulators who have the powers to look at this. We want to have a regulator that is tough and can stand up to the companies, and we'll see where that goes. And if not, I'm sure that the Secretary of State will want to take action.
I think it's a very bad idea. What you want in energy is much more competition. Competition will keep prices down. Unfortunately, we have too few energy companies, and they are too powerful, and consumers, of course, find it very difficult to switch.
The energy firms, the way they operate isn't always entirely ethical. I feel like it's an area of the economy where a free market approach doesn't necessarily work, and I would, at a broad level, welcome a more interventionist approach from the government.
The poorest people are being penalised disproportionately hard. Clearly that needs to be addressed. I actually think that's more urgent because of smart meters, which give very detailed information to power companies. So yes, it has to be addressed.
I think it's always a mistake to start putting price caps on. It gives people the idea that something can be subsidised in some kind of artificial and painless way, which it can't. But its immediate effect, of course, is to damage investment.
Competition is very important. Having said that, if it's being controlled by a few companies, then that discriminates against Joe Public like myself and pushes our prices up, which I'm certainly not in favour of.
I think it's a terrible idea, actually. It won't make a huge amount of difference to a lot of people, and I'd much rather we had a much more competitive market rather than more government trying to micromanage stuff.
Well, it's not really easy to implement. I think there will be lots of challenges, obviously, even from the industry side of things. I think it's also maybe would be difficult from the competition perspective to cap the prices.
My attitude is more about let's push the technology to make it cheaper and better and more efficient.
The way things are happening, more and more micro production, more and more renewables, I think we can manage without having to price cap it.
I'm not sure that price cap is the right answer. I think looking at the oligopolistic behaviour of the energy companies and indeed others is important because I think they behave poorly to their customers.
I generally believe in free market policy, and I'm not a great one for intervention unless there's a really good national requirement to do it.
I think it's a really good idea. I think that people spend a lot of money on energy prices. I think that essentially the energy companies operate as a cartel, so that as one company puts up prices, so do the rest, and that's clearly unfair, and it means that ordinary people have to pay more.